Now I'd like to tie for you another classic dry fly, and this one is called the Wickhams Fancy. The hook I have in the vise is a standard dry fly hook. It's a size 14, and I'm using 14-aught thread and brown. I'm going to attach the thread behind the eye. I'm going to take the thread back halfway and then bring it back half of that. This is a classic trout fly. And this is going to be the wing position. And the wing is mallard quill. And I cut them off together so I have the same size. The wings should be just about the size of the gap of the hook. Taking the two mallard quills, I have them lined up, and using the right and the left, you get this natural divide in them. And I want the wing to be the length of the hook shank to the bottom of that curve. I'm going to take a loose loop, bring my thread back up, pull it straight up, and you see them pop up and you know they're stuck on top. Take a couple more wraps to secure it. And remove that wing. And secure the remainder. Now for the tail, I'm going to use brown hackle fibers. You want nice long stiff ones. And we want that tail to be the length of the hook shank. Going to start them on my side, pull them in, and they'll roll right up to the top. And I'm going to remove the excess. Tie that down. And bring my thread and tie it into where the barb is. Now I'm going to take a brown hackle. This one I have a furnace that I'm going to use, but that black stripe is very small. I'm going to tie this in, and I'm going to leave a couple of the crew cut barbs sticking out. And tie that down. You can see we're building up a tapered body here. Now for the body, I have gold and silver tinsel. I'm going to tie it on so I can see the silver side. And then bring your thread up to just behind the wing. I'm going to wrap the tinsel, and we're going to see the gold. Let me try that again. There we go. And you want to overlap it slightly. I started out with a piece of 6 inches, Back that up a bit. There we go. And when I reach the thread, I'm going to tie it off. Make sure you hold that tight. You don't want that tinsel to spring loose on you. Couple in back, couple in front. Wrap back on it just a bit. Couple of turns, and then you can remove the excess. Now I'm going to hold the wing up and tie it upright. I'm going to wrap really close to the base of that wing. And build up a little bit in front. And the wing is upright. I'm going to take my bodkin and I'm going to split them. You see there's a little bit of a split there now. Be careful you don't split them each individual wing. Push down on it. And I got one split off there. And this is a little difficult. Now I'm going to take just a bit of head cement and I'll drop it right in between the wings. I'm going to take my bodkin, I'm going to put it from the back, and I'm going to lay them down. And wipe my brush right through there. Now I'm going to take my brown hackle, going to make one complete turn at the rear, and then palmer it forward. And when I reach the wing, I'm going to put a couple of wraps right in back. And then I'm going to wrap several times in front. And you will push the thread up as you're going. And I'm going to wrap that off. Put a couple wraps while I'm holding it, and a couple wraps in front. Use my poke and snip to get rid of that excess. Now I'm going to take my bodkin and I'm going to put a couple double half hitches in there. You see those barbels sticking out front? This is going to take care of that. Just use that to push them up towards the back. Once, twice. Tighten that up. Now I can make a head. Give it a whip finish. touch that head with the head cement. And I think I got some on the eye, so I'm going to use a stray hackle from my table and pull it through and make sure that it's clear. I hope that you learned something from this video. I hope that you would let your friends know about my channel. Please leave comments, questions, suggestions. And most of all, I thank you very much for watching my videos.